What's up, family? Okay, today what I really want to talk about is daily habits I do as a copywriter. So, number one, I'd say you gotta work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a time period to actually work on copywriting. So what does that mean? I have two sections where I work on copywriting, and they're both 2 hours each. So in 4 hours out the day, and I still have a job. I still have a job outside of this, but 4 hours out the day, I'm working on my business. So take time away, at least 2 hours a day. At least you gotta at least, and it's more about consistency. You know what I'm saying? Most days should be 4 hours though. Just take time away to actually, take the time, and that goes with anything in life, really. But yeah, I mean, I split it up. Like say we're talking about just one singular section of my deep work, because I use the Pomodoro technique. I think that's what's called. It's basically where you might have heard of it, where you do 25 minutes, 5-minute break, 25 minutes, 5-minute break. You do that like times 4. So the first 25 minutes of my deep work session, I build. What does that mean? I basically write an email, or I make a YouTube video. Even though that's not copywriting, I mean, like, I don't just copyright. So, but as a copywriter, make an email. You want to build something before you open yourself up to the rest of the world. Second block is about when you want to outreach, or you could spend the second block still writing copy, but you want to make copy and also outreach. You want to do that at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're first starting out, you want to learn both of those at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be a really good copywriter, but you suck at outreach. And you don't want to be a really good outreach, but you suck at copywriting. You want to be good at both. That's preferable. By the way, if you like when I give value and you want to learn more about copywriting, just tap the first link in the description and you can join a course that I'll really go more in depth about all this stuff. But anyway, the next daily habit I have is lifting weights. If you can't tell, I lift weights. You know what I'm saying? And I really do think being in the gym at least 3 times a week is it's one of the best things you can do just for your mind, your soul. Like, just pushing that last rep, it does something for you mentally. You wanna be in the gym because the gym will help you discipline yourself, even when you're working. You know what I'm saying? So if you're like overweight, or if you're not disciplined, think about getting in the gym, especially if you don't exercise at all. Like, I see if you don't lift weights, but you're like a soccer player or something like that. But if you not an athlete, you don't really typically move your body unless you're outside, like at a job or something. Think about getting in the gym. Literally, and don't say you don't have enough time. You don't have time not to be in the gym. Really, it needs to be a priority. Literally, you can get away with doing about 3 hours a week. 3 hours a week in the gym. That's it. And you can get your dream body. Push, pull, legs. But I don't want to get too in depth with that because we're talking about copywriting. But just as a whole, get in the gym. Next habit I have is learning. I take time to learn something outside of copywriting. What does that mean? Like, right now, I take like 30 minutes a day to learn about finance, just about being financially literate, because one of my biggest aspirations is I want to get rich. So you can't really do that if you can get rich without being financially literate, but you can't really get wealthy if you're not financially literate. But that's a whole different topic. But that's all I'll say. Take some time to just learn something. It could be anything. It could be chess. It could be finance. It could be anything, like fighting. I don't know. It could be anything. Just take some time to learn something valuable. Don't let it be like not anything. Don't let it be like some a video game. Like, say if you play Bats 2K and like a build, like, oh yeah, I learned today. Get out of here, okay? Get out of here. Stop. let it bring some value, look, some real substance, some real value to your life. I'm not saying about video games is bad. I'm just saying, like, be serious. Another thing that I do, another habit I do, is meditate. Because if you, especially if you struggle to focus for long periods of time, meditate will help you with that. Because meditating is literally helping your ability to focus. Like, it does suck sometimes, but if you can just push through it, like you have to do with other things in life, just push through it. Do it 3, 5, 10 minutes a day. It'll help your mental, and it'll help you get through deep work sessions. You know what I'm saying? You want to get through that flow. You want work to seem easier. You're gonna have to trot through harder times, especially if you're not used to doing deep work, especially if you're not used to focusing. And the last habit I have down here is prepare for the night before. So what does that mean? Before I go to sleep every night, I know what I'm gonna do. I know the biggest goal I have for going back to the first habit, for the deep work sessions that I do. So say one of my goals is, I want to write 3 emails tomorrow, or I want to make 2 YouTube videos tomorrow, or I want to work on my product some more. Something like, at least try and make it more specific, you know? But yeah, that's really all I have down. Those are my habits. Those are some of my habits that I do to help me be just a better entrepreneur and a better copywriter. Thank you for watching.